Tech tool number 3, Bakpax. So this is a really interesting app or tool that I found online. I had never heard of it before, but it sounded cool, so I clicked on it. So when you go to Bakpax, you're going to create your profile, create everything, and then you can open up your own Google Classroom. They have what's really nice is they have a demo classroom set up for you, or you can create your own. So this was my physical science demo class that I created. What is really, really cool about this is if you guys use Google Classroom, you can connect your Google Classroom right to this, and it will automatically upload your students right into it. If you don't, you can always add manually, put all the students in. When you do that, what's nice is, so if I'm going to add somebody, say I was going to add myself, I could put in this, and then it will actually give me a username and it will give me a password. Now the students can then go in and change that username or change that password afterwards. But I thought it was really cool that it just generates all of that for you. Once you click that in, you can download the usernames and passwords of the new accounts and give them to the kids if you want. But then it puts them right in immediately. You can organize it by last name, first name, display name, however you want to do. Inside of this, then there's a class code to add kids. There's a way to download Classroom Roster and their results on their worksheets or on their assignments that they've done. You can then edit the class if you wanted to. Here's how you connect it to Google Classroom. What I have found that I think is really, really cool is I can assign any kind of work and you can upload your PDF. So for balancing equations, what I did that was really cool was I just uploaded my own PDF of this, and then you can just drag and drop things in to create the questions. So then what I was able to do then just to test it out was I can go to upload for students. I can click and let's say, oh, Beyonce wants to do her work. I can upload it for the students, and this one I have it set to where they can do retries. They can upload their own work. So let's say they printed this worksheet out, they took a picture of it, and then they wanted to upload it that way. That's fine. They can then upload the photo, and then it will process it. It will take it all the way through, and it will actually grade it for you, which is really cool. The other way of doing it that I think is cool, so let's say I want to upload for Jennifer here. So I click upload for students. Then what you can do is complete it online. You click start. Here's my balancing equations practice. So they have this option, which I think is cool, where you actually draw it in. So for like my kids, they could then draw in the numbers that fit in where they're supposed to fit in. And I think that's awesome. If they want to undo, they can undo. If they don't like what they're seeing, they can click the X and it starts them all over. But then once I put it in, they click done, it uploads, they click next, and that's just part of the instructions. And then I click submit, and it's automatically grading my answers. It's automatically grading them. There are sometimes that you do have to personally grade them, so I would go in here as a teacher and go, oh, 3, 2, 1, 6. Yeah, that balances, so I can either give them credit or you click the X to not give them credit, either one. So I can mark as incorrect. And then you click finish, and it will automatically put all of that work in there, which I think is really, really cool. You can add in your own content, so you can create your own. You can email your assignments to them, and they'll create them for you. Or you go over here to discovering other ones. So let's say that I'm a grade 6 math teacher. I click this. It takes me right to other things, tilling the plane, reasoning to find area, parallelograms. So there's so much you can do on here, not just with your stuff, but then you can connect with other teachers and find things that they're using, find ways that they're applying this into their classroom, and you can really collaborate, which I think is really cool. I don't know right now that there's a way to communicate with them directly, but the fact that they're using it and it shows you their standards and everything makes this really, really useful for us. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll talk to you later.